elections.
President Trump also saying Democrats are using the coronavirus to scam the system. President Trump now leading a news conference. And you're listening to USA Radio News.
We all have health goals, but let's face it, you are living in some fantasy world if you think you are suddenly about to start eating better. In fact, have you thought of this? How many different servings of fruit have you eaten today? How many servings of vegetables? And sorry, Dad, French fries and ketchup don't count. The experts recommend eating over 10 servings of fruits and vegetables each day. That's where Balance of Nature comes in. With 3 fruit and 3 veggie capsules, Balance of Nature gives you all your daily recommended servings and contains 31 different fruits and vegetables. Right now, Balance of Nature is offering free shipping and 35% off any new preferred order of fruits and veggies. Change your life now by calling 800-2468-751. That's 800-2468-751. Or by going to balanceofnature.com and make sure to receive this special radio offer by using discount code USA.
Hearings galore on Capitol Hill. Aside from a hearing on COVID going on in the Senate, Fed Chair Jerome Powell is testifying before a Democratic-led House hearing to which House Minority Whip Steve Scalise is praising the Fed chairman for his leadership.
As we work together through this, I just want to thank you for keeping a steady hand at the Federal Reserve, which has been so important as we start seeing this economic recovery.
Powell telling the committee there are signs that the economy is improving.
Many economic indicators show marked improvement. Household spending looks to have recovered about 3/4 of its earlier decline, likely owing in part to federal stimulus payments and expanded unemployment benefits.
A self-described anarchist in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, pled guilty to destroying a police car during the George Floyd protests. The man admitting to his criminal acts and expressing remorse, he was charged with the federal offense and indicted by a grand jury. This is USA Radio News.
Working from home? I'm Chad Dodd, veterinarian and consultant to Limp Bells. Here are some tips for keeping your dog fit while staying at home. Find 15 minutes twice a day and walk your pet at a decent pace around your place. Play hide and seek by hiding some kibble or favorite toys and letting your dog find them. If you have stairs and your dog is mobile, walk up and down twice a day for 5 to 10 minutes. Or better yet, try a power walk on your terrace or backyard for some fresh air. There are more helpful pet care tips at youmove.com, spelled YOUMove.com.
California Governor Gavin Newsom's latest executive order bans the sale of new gas-powered vehicles in California by 2035. Newsom says of all the crises the state is facing, climate change has the most long-lasting impacts. Newsom says the transportation sector is responsible for more than half of all of California's carbon pollution. Former New York Mayor Mike Bloomberg is helping Floridians with felony convictions vote. He's paying off court fines for nearly 32,000 former inmates. Republican Congressman Matt Gaetz believes Bloomberg is breaking the law.
In fact, I believe there may be a criminal investigation already underway of the Bloomberg-connected activities in Florida. Chapter 104.061 Florida statute says that it is a third-degree felony for someone to either directly or indirectly provide something of value to impact whether or not someone votes. So the question is whether or not paying off someone's fines and legal obligations counts as something of value, and it clearly does.
A fourth-grade student in Massachusetts is getting a COVID-19 test after the school nurse sent him home for sneezing. The 9-year-old student said his teacher sent him to the nurse's office for COVID-19 related symptoms after sneezing twice. The school saying they are just following the protocols put in place by the district. More news can be found online at usaradio.com. For USA Radio News, I'm Tim Berg.
The following is an America Matters Media production. The views expressed do not necessarily represent those of the station or its advertisers, although we think they should. But that's the opinion of America Matters Media.
to this week's episode of City Talk with About Town Deb. I'm your host, Debbie McCarthy, and we're proud. I was going to say we are a proud production.
We are a proud production
of America Matters Media, the home of quality conversation. You can find us on the web at americamatters.us. Slow down, americamatters.us, and on Facebook at facebook.com/AboutTownDeb. You're always welcome to call us toll free or just text me 775-741-2596. 775-741-2596. And before we start, Lady J, if you guys don't know who Lady J is, Lady J is the engineer, and we go, hello, Lady J.
Hello, darling. How are you, girl?
Oh, so Lady J and I go way, 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 way back.
So maybe not that far.
Well, far enough for me. I remember when, and I've told people on air, and it's not a big secret, we know that there were times when I could not say my name, I couldn't breathe on air, and I would learn to do voiceovers, and Lady J was there to help me. She would calm down, and she would teach me how to do the voiceovers, and it was really cool. So I just want to say,
now I'm so proud of you.
thank you.
Yes, absolutely.
Come a long way, baby.
Lady J had her little bird fly.
Her bird's flying like a butterfly now.
She did, and she's just blossoming.
Thank
I love
y'all.
it.
Well,
Yeah.
anyway,
You
I really want to give her a shout out and tell her
yay.
welcome. So excited. And so besides having an amazing Lady J on set behind the curtain here, we have two of my favorite people.
Hi.
So Britton Griffith, welcome back to the set.
I love being here.
I know, Vice President of Reno Engineering.
That's right.
She's like a bigwig. Brian,
Yeah,
you're next. Just hold tight. But she also is one of Reno's biggest champions.
Thank you.
This wasn't in a bio. This is my heart speaking. And as a volunteer, you know when people say tenfold? She's 100-fold volunteer.
Thank you.
No, and you know, we were joking about how many boards she's on. It's really not about how many boards. It's how many hearts you touched.
Yeah.
You know, you can be on 1,000 boards and not really do much because you're just there. You're the kind that's boots on the street, and you're there and you really care and you have a heart of gold. And we don't want to forget, you were also nominated for Movers and Shakers.
You know what?
Northern Nevada
And thank
Business
you so much.
Weekly.
This is so exciting because we're just now getting all these posts and notifications, and so it's a good news out of some really bad news
some
months.
good news.
So we'll take it.
So I am happy you're here. And then Brian Bosma, we got
Welcome back.
if you're watching on Facebook, man, he is styling. I walked in, I'm like, dang it, I'm on.
Deb, it's the best for you. There's nothing but the best
I know. You know, so he's like a big deal too. You know?
Yeah, I
He's
know.
like the president of G Suite. When I say G Suite, it sure sounds like, I don't know. What? LLC.
This is gonna be
Executive
your
director.
dictionary lesson.
And he's also the executive director of Joey Gilbert's
That's
companies
right.
and social media
Who
coordinator of
also
EDON.
Came up on the
I
Northern
know.
Nevada Business Weekly
I was,
nominations.
yeah, we'll talk a little bit about
Yeah.
that because there's I was
So
looking
many.
at so many people. I'm like, wow, our town has so many rock
know.
stars, and we love all of our rock stars. So two amazing friends. I'm glad we're here, and we were going to be talking about bees.
Bees.
We were.
Yeah.
So we decided that we were just going to talk about what the buzz is on town
Exactly.
because between all three of us, we all kind of are involved
I think
in
we
something.
got enough buzz.
We got
today.
enough buzz. And there's no wine on set, just so you know.
I know what buzzkill.
Oh, no.
all right.
Oh, I just buzzkilled it. Oh, my. We got water.
We got water.
I didn't mean to buzzkill it, but
There's
we've got
plenty of wine around.
There's plenty of wine around. So we are going to be talking about some of our favorite events that have happened, some that are going to happen,
Yep.
a lot of cool nonprofits, and a lot of our women business owners are
Yeah,
rocking
we have
it.
a lot of ladies
So
rocking
we
it.
might talk about Amy first.
Let's
You
do
want- 'cause
Amy. Let's
I
show
have
off your T-shirt.
So can you
they
see this,
it?
everybody?
Okay, so it says, as strong as the woman next to me. So Amy Burkett, who's the owner of Breathe Bar. Previously, you guys remember her from Soul Cycle.
Yes.
She's amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Masseuse, spiritual guide, friend, business advocate, female champion, community leader. She does everything. And now she's located in Midtown at the
know.
Breathe Bar, and they're opening a juice bar. And then you have it scheduled to get the
I-
oxygen
I'm
treatment.
I'm getting a scalp massage
So
and
cool.
oxygen at the same time. I did go have a
want that.
massage already. I had
Yep.
a 45-minute massage. I did the Breathe Bar again, and then I went into they have a ultraviolet sauna.
How is
Oh,
it?
wow.
Ultraviolet rays.
that's pretty cool.
Is that what's
Yeah.
called ultra? Oh my gosh, you don't really sweat. You just
Yeah.
have like a little, you just dab it off and you just listen to this cool music, or you could put your own music on. But the last time I walked in, I literally walked in, I'm like, I need to breathe. Like, no, I was like in a hurry.
I think that's when I went. I went with Kylie Rowe and Sam Ryan and those gals when they were down, and they went, and I went and crashed their party, and it was amazing.
Oh, cool. But I literally like walked in the door and said, I need to breathe right now. Like, help. And she's like, okay, calm down. I go, no, I need this right now. So it really is a good name because I think we all get so busy with what we're doing that we don't take time to breathe. And we needed oxygen. With all the smoke.
Oxygen with all the smoke.
But the air's clear now. So so we're proud of Amy. And I'm also offered, I'm tempted to like do this little, I might be working on where I put my little Together We Are One bands along with these t-shirts. Because it's Together We're One Heart.
Which are bracelets.
And you're like right there. Look at this amazing woman next to me. That's what it's about. So I might be working on that. That's in the works. But Brian.
Yeah.
What have you been up to? I think because we don't want to leave Brian. We don't want to have Brian feel left out.
Kind of a cool. So do you remember the old El Dorado Hotel behind Bricks?
Yes.
So they're having a ribbon cutting ceremony on October 15th. So they've completely redone that. It's going to be kind of like a non-gaming vibe of Rena, which is kind of being more and more popular. So they're having a ribbon cutting ceremony on October 15th. So we're putting the guest list out for that, and that's pretty exciting stuff. It's kind of cool to see some of the new stuff in Midtown pop up as we kind of gentrify the area.
Yeah, the non-gaming, people love it.
Yeah.
It gives them just more options.
Yeah, no, and I love Midtown, and the streets are amazing now, and it's
it's open. Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
ahead of schedule. You never hear that with construction.
No, it's because we got some good people in our town.
We do.
But with all the good people in our town, we're going to take a break. It's that time. You can also catch us on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, all those kind of things. Stay tuned for the second segment after these messages. We'll be right back.
Hi, this is Eddie Floyd. Let me tell you about my favorite non-profit public charity, Wainema Wild Horse Sanctuary, located on the Forsyth Ranch in Hallelujah Junction area. And please go to www.wainemaranch.com. That's WYNEMA ranch.com.
Take a look under your bed. Find stuff under there? What about jobs? No? Now try your basement. There's a pair of overalls that overall you're not so into anymore. A perfectly good laptop that hasn't sat in your lap in months. And even more stuff, but still no jobs? Well, you really have both. See, stuff is defined as household articles considered as a group. Sometimes this stuff is no longer needed. Wait, no longer needed? That can't be right. Because remember those jobs you were looking for? Those are really needed, and they're the stuff inside your stuff. Even inside that winter coat that moved with you to Phoenix. Our job is to unlock those jobs, and it starts when you donate your stuff to your local Goodwill. Here's how we do it. When you donate to Goodwill, we sell your stuff to provide job training for people right here in your community. So just by teaming up with Goodwill, you help create jobs. And isn't that worth parting with the leftover guitar from your 80s cover band? Goodwill. Donate stuff, create jobs. Find your nearest donation center at goodwill.org. A message from Goodwill and the Ad Council.
As humans, we ask ourselves all kinds of questions. But what if we were forced to ask ourselves a question every day that affected the outcome of the most basic things, the most important things in our lives? The question is, what is your sexual orientation or gender identity? And the answer is the difference between keeping your job or getting fired. The answer is the difference between staying in your home or getting evicted. The answer is the difference between receiving medical treatment or not. Because in 31 states, it's legal to discriminate against people based on their answer to this question. LGBT Americans have the right to say I do, but they don't have the same basic rights as everyone else. Get the facts at beyondido.org. Brought to you by the Gill Foundation and the Ad Council.
180 over 111, and I had a stroke. I couldn't speak or walk.
150 over 90, and I had a stroke.
This is what high blood pressure sounds like. You might not feel its symptoms, but the results from a stroke are far from silent. Get back on your treatment plan or talk with your doctor to create a plan that works for you. Go to loweryourhbp.org.
Head to toe, everything's changed.
Brought to you by the American Stroke Association, American Medical Association, and the Ad Council.
This is America Matters Media on AM 1180 KCKQ, a Lotus broadcast station. The power of radio since 1967.
Unable to listen to the whole show? A recording of today's program will be available later today. Visit americamatters.us and click on the podcast link. Now back to the show.
And welcome back to the second segment of City Talk, and I'm About Town Deb. I'm here with my two amazing co-hosts, best friends.
Yep. Yes.
We have Britton and Brian, the two B's, and we got the D in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I like it.
Oh,
yep.
Maybe it's supposed to have the one of the B's in the middle. I don't know.
It's fine.
It's just a buzzing thing.
But we're just buzzing around.
We're just buzzing around.
It's just some B's buzzing.
We forgot the most important part.
We did.
We did.
The most
This
important
is
part.
so back
so
up
if you
to
did
the
notice
t-shirt.
it, the t-shirt
Read
that
it one
Deb
more
has on,
time.
As Strong as a Woman Next to Me. Thank you, Amy Burkett at the Brief
Yes.
Bar, and one of the leadership in our community, and also Midtown. So these t-shirts, $5 for each of them, goes to what's previously known. Most of us know them as CAW, but it's now DRVC. Is that right?
That is right. Domestic Violence Resource Center.
Yes. So, but a lot of us growing up, I remember
As CAW.
my mom volunteered and donated as CAW. So it's the same organization. So if you're familiar with them, start seeing these around town and start following Amy and see where they go and help this organization
I think
out.
it's really cool. I love to see positive, good stuff happening.
I know.
We only want positive. We don't
I'll
want,
take some positive.
We
right
want
now.
positive stuff.
Yeah.
So speaking of positive stuff, we were talking with Brian before break, and you were mentioning this new hotel.
It's gonna be kind of like a posh boutique hotel motel and stuff.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
So have you been inside the Jessie?
Yeah.
So it's be kind of similar to that, like
Jessie's so pretty.
how they kind of just have it like very, very upscale, and they'd be a way
Okay.
to kind of get away from the madness of downtown.
See, I was thinking, where exactly is it?
It's right.
You
It's
said
directly behind Brick's restaurant.
right behind. So
right
can
behind
you
it.
see it from the street?
Barely.
From
If you knew if you knew what you were looking for, you could.
Because
but-
I was going down Virginia Street, and I saw like it looked like a motel, and it said Nevada on it, but I don't think it was that one because it looked kind of shady.
Hold on, weren't you recently at the There was something at Ranchero you were at recently,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, that's right.
I took a tour of that place recently. It's fabulous.
Isn't it amazing?
Yeah. Shout out to Jess Paletto there.
Yeah.
She rocked the tour.
Oh my gosh, yes.
She rocks everything.
She rocks everything.
She rocks your
Yeah,
hair
but
out
I
of
was
now.
also at the Village.
Oh, how was that?
That was just as cool.
Okay.
It's like they're separate, separate entities, but they're
Together.
gonna, they're gonna be
Same
a
So
lot together.
Nyla Allen, who's the owner of Refuge
So,
Spa,
yeah. We're
is
just
at the
gonna-
Renaissance, and she is opening Dolce
Vita.
at the Village in
Have
Winter.
you taken a tour?
It's incredible there. It's
Did you?
so pretty.
But have you seen the inside before it's been done?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, have you seen it?
Yeah. I was there last week.
Oh, I thought you meant you were at the other. I didn't know you were at the Village
Both
as well.
same but different.
Oh my gosh, it's huge.
It's huge.
And
Yeah.
her view,
She's
the
so
view.
phenomenal.
awesome.
Like she has the best view in the whole wide world.
Yeah.
Like her, when
Yeah.
you go there and you're going to sit out and relax, you're looking at the mansion and you're looking at the water and you can hear the horses and you can hear the
Yeah, it's
geese.
so pretty.
has-
She alone's just a very calming person.
Oh, I
It
know.
has some like very
She's so
southern vibes
wonderful.
to it too, kind of the green pastures, the horses
Yeah.
trotting
Oh, the
around,
mansion.
the mansion,
Which was built, did you know it was in 1993?
No, I thought it was farther
So when we talk
back.
about historical places, travel Nevada, I
Yeah.
thought that it was much older than 1993.
I thought it was too.
But I guess not.
Yeah. So I guess we're just going to be buzzing around from
We're
one
buzzing.
topic to the
Yeah,
next
we have
because
to.
you kind of just brought us into this.
I know.
What you did
Well, I
with-
was looking at your coochie bottle or your, now I forgot what you were supposed to call it. So now it's my bad. Whatever this is called.
A hooch.
Hydro flask.
Hydro flask. But we're really
That's best
excited.
of episodes.
That's a best of episode. But I'm excited because Travel Nevada dropped off this really cool little backpack and a little travel thing. and
They have such great stuff.
I'm
Yes.
excited because I thought I would share with my buds because we're going to talk about where we haven't been, where we want to go. So you get to pick out which. I already have a hat, so whoever that looks like that's not going to fit
That's not
you.
quite going to work for you.
No, that's going to
I
go
don't
for
think.
you.
I think that one. by
And we
default
have.
goes to me.
So if you're watching,
I could put this in my jacket.
we've got
There
some
you go.
cool little
Those ones are
goodies.
so cool.
Goodies. So anyway, so I looked, if you go to their website, travelnevada.com, we were going to pick, well, actually there was two things because I thought maybe, we were talking about dating and stuff, and you can go stargazing.
Oh, cute.
I thought I'd like to go stargazing.
Where
So
at exactly?
stargazing, they
You're
tell
gonna
you
ask me
in
that.
Tonopah is a place
Okay.
you can do it. Genoa is a place
Yeah,
you can do
you
it.
got it.
You have to
know
go to these
your-
places in order to see the stars, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, especially with the smoke
There's no
last
scar.
week.
There's
But
no
it's
stars.
saying,
There's no stars anywhere else in Nevada.
yeah. No, but you are right. It's saying here, Eli, Tonopah, Burlack. Dark skies,
Dark
sanctuaries
skies.
await right on the outskirts.
Dark
Ghosts,
skies
I guess, too.
and
Where
ghosts.
Tonopah.
solitude is
Yeah.
felt and nature runs wild.
Whoa.
Okay.
Well, that was that written by Courtney?
I don't
That
know,
was a-
but I
that
like
was a
sounds
50-cent
like
word.
it. Whoa. So anyway,
That was good.
I looked on the site and they have this category called Weird Nevada. And you
I love
would
that.
think I have not been to any of the haunted Nevada. I haven't been to the ET highway. Is
You.
that
No,
for-
thank you.
I haven't, no, but then I saw one where it has a forest of junk cars and all this funky
Where's
stuff.
that? Forest of junk
It
cars?
says
I'm not familiar with this.
it says
so-
never
whether
heard of
it's a
this.
haunted clown themed motel or a forest of
Oh,
junk
the
car.
Clown Motel.
I
know
want to
exactly
do
what
that. So it just says
That thing
these
gave my
are
sister and I
cool
chills growing up.
landmarks.
Yeah.
So I want to go do this stuff. You know,
I'd go to this junk car thing. Look how cool
I want
it
to
is.
go the junk cars.
Why
And
don't we just take
Do a whole
a
tour.
road trip.
We
Just
can go
take it.
down to Vegas.
Yeah, we'll just take it. We'll go to all these sites. We'll take a big motorhome.
and we'll go live. on
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll take it
place.
live the
just go
entire
live.
way.
You know, but there's some cool thing. Oh, and I love cows.
Oh.
Did you know I like cows?
No.
No, but I
So-
love cows too.
There's this cow thing. There's a big cow. I don't know. It's called road tripping for the cow. I thought it was cow
Road tripping,
tipping.
cow tipping.
Somebody
Yeah.
was
I would've
tripping,
thought cow
putting
tipping.
a giant cow.
There's a big there's a
In the
big
middle of
cow.
nowhere.
They went the extraterrestrial highway and
There's
then
a
built
big
this thing.
cow. I want to
How
find
big
this.
is the cow?
It's like big. It's
3,000
3,000
pounds.
pound cow.
That's a
I
big
want to
cow.
inquire about the actual 3,000 pound cow. I really do. I want to
I
find
would-
out.
I
So
would
I
find
think
out
we're
how to
gonna
get
we're
that
gonna
for
try
you.
to find out. And then there's these cars that are crazy.
Yeah,
International
because-
Car Forest.
International Car Force. Because I know about Tonopah because Dress for Success, we just had our yearly
Oh,
Derby
yes.
Kentucky fundraiser, and they were generous enough to donate 2 nights to the Mitzvah Hotel,
Oh.
which I won.
Wait,
and
wait.
it's haunted. Haunted.
so that's not the clown
it's,
one.
No, but it's up the street from the Clown
Okay,
Motel.
I think
and
that
I'm
we.
very worried.
I
personally.
think we can plan something.
Yeah, let's not plan the clown one though.
Okay.
Big pass on the clown.
I think we dress as clowns, and then we go to the clown motel.
Yeah.
and
We might
get,
scare
if you
Brett.
dress like a clown, I
You
think
would
you get
scare
free
me.
entry. So
Do you really?
I don't know, but I think it's
I
worth
would
a try.
imagine-
Should we ask?
We should just
It's
go
worth
show
a
up as
shot.
clowns.
I don't know. I don't have.
I don't know how full the clown motel it is, so
Halloween,
I think
could
it's
go-
spooky season
but-
is upon us. We can find us some clown outfits.
We can go to Junkies in Midtown,
We
and they
could.
could dress us
She
up.
would hook it up too.
Jessica.
Jessica, are you
she
listening?
can hook us up. We
Please
can
don't
be
invite me
clowns.
to this party, but I
Oh,
love you.
stop.
I don't want to go to the clown
We
party.
can, okay, we can just go hang out with the cars and the cow.
That's fine. I'll take the car, cows.
And we'll
no
hold off.
clown. No, I'll take 2 seats.
You know
at
that
the
clown
third
makeup
seat.
is trademarked? So there's actually a museum of eggs, and it actually has the exact type of makeup that you have.
Really?
I'm being dead serious of a clown.
Eggs?
So yeah,
What?
so like they
make it with eggs.
They draw the paint on an egg, and they have a full museum of like all like the trademarks of clown costume paint.
Where do
Who
you
has a
find out
trademark?
this stuff?
A lot of Reddit, you know.
A lot of Reddit?
Yeah.
That's some, like,
So is that an
late night
urban
Reddit.
word, Reddit? Check
Kind
it.
of, yeah. So it's like
Check what Reddit means.
check what Reddit means.
Check
it
what
means
Reddit
like when
means.
someone's like, "Oh, did you hear about this?" You're
I
like,
know.
"I've already read it before,"
Oh, I've already
because
read
it's
it.
I know.
it's like
I've
it's-
actually never been on Reddit.
No, I'm just
It
saying.
uploads,
Oh,
there's, like,
oh, it's
100
actually a place.
Yeah,
It's a website. It's like
We're all like
it's like a
the-
Twitter or
oh,
like
I've heard
I'm the
of
worst
Reddit.
person to describe it because
Yeah.
I've never been on
It, but
it.
like when there's all these words people say, like
That's the Urban
That's
Dictionary.
Urban Dictionary.
Yeah.
That's the inappropriate.
I was thinking that Reddit was a word, not a place.
Oh,
Like,
right.
okay.
I'm a Reddit.
Ah.
Let's a Reddit. Let's a read it Reddit. I don't
Read
know.
it
It just sounds like anyway. So you had a homework assignment. You
Yes.
each were supposed to pick where you haven't been. Who wants to go first?
You go.
Okay. Okay.
You go.
So actually, one of the places I saw in there, which I love, is Genoa.
Oh.
Because
so pretty.
it's very, very pretty and stuff, but I haven't spent as much time out there as I really wanted to. I know they have like the...
Is that the oldest bar?
It is the oldest bar.
I haven't been there either.
I have heard...
Work with Gatorade has the cutest picture, as you know, as oldest bar.
And they have the hot springs and stuff out there, the David Wally's hot springs. which
I
I'd love
have
to check
not been
out.
there either. I need
That's
to
where
be
we should go.
traveling.
I know, Nevada.
You guys are traveling
I
Nevada.
need to travel Nevada, guys.
Come
Oh
on.
my gosh.
And they have, I'm trying to think, there were some other really cool things, like the Pink House that's there as well. It's kind of like a boutique.
Yeah, the Pink
little
House is a
spot.
boutique,
Yeah, but,
yeah.
I think they have a good menu.
I wonder if they have a good menu. I don't know. Like
What,
I
you
think
do you eat there?
No, you're supposed to, but I haven't checked it out yet. It's a new place.
You're not talking like a Pink House.
No, I'm talking about an actual restaurant. That it's a giant pink house.
I thought you were,
Oh
I
my
thought you
God.
were talking like a house. Lady J's going, I remember Deb and her Debbie talk, yeah. The Pink House.
Oh my.
They might have
No,
pink
it's an actual
martinis.
like place. It's an all family restaurant, Deb.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a family-friendly
It's a
restaurant.
family-friendly
Family
restaurant.
friendly.
Dog
Okay.
friendly.
We're going to switch over this side.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to say Mount Charleston because I'm a fifth-generation Nevadan, and my grandpa, I can't remember who built it, but they've been working on it nonstop in this COVID-19 nightmare.
Wow.
Every single weekend, my uncles and my grandpa, and they are fixing up the cabin up at Mount Charleston. So you can do the Charleston Scenic Bypass, I read, or byway, or whatever you call it, I don't know, on a motorcycle or car, or stop and help my grandpa fix the roof on our family cabin would also be great.
We could do that.
How far is Mount Charleston from Las Vegas?
I think it's like, well, Vegas is so big. So from southern Nevada, maybe 45 minutes.
Okay.
Or southern Vegas.
Okay.
I don't know.
Well, we're going to take another quick break
I should know
already.
that.
They go by so darn
They do
fast.
go
So
by
we're going to
so
take a
fast.
quick break. We want your feedback. Go to About Town Deb on my Facebook page. Like it, leave a comment, or you can text us. And if you have a favorite
Text
Nevada
us your
place.
favorite creepy
Or just
travel
post on
Nevada.
a creepy one. If you like
Yeah.
clowns, let us know.
Oh, yeah.
Do you want to join us as clowns to the Clown Motel?
Let's clown around.
Hashtag clown it up.
Hashtag clown it out.
Lady J wants to clown it up like a clown.
I will be right back.
Call Sursic Dental because you're worth it. They can make your smile perfect. You're gonna love your new smile. Sursic Dental for a perfect smile. Sursic Dental has a $125 special that includes a cleaning, x-rays, a free Sonicare toothbrush, and a free cosmetic makeover consultation. Sursic Dental for a perfect Call 827-1113.
At A Proper Fit Footwear in the Reno Town Mall, we've been accomplishing happy feet for over 30 years.
We offer a various range of shoe styles and sizes for both men and women. From all-season shoes and orthotics to work boots and safety shoes, our professional and reliable staff possesses the knowledge to help you find the proper shoes to fit your needs. Hard to fit? Hard to find?
A Proper Fit Footwear is here to give our customers happy feet. We make people aware of potential foot problems as we're sizing their feet, suggesting the right arch support, and guiding them to the proper shoes for their needs.
Stop by A Proper Fit Footwear at 4001 South Virginia Street in the Reno Town Mall today, and allow the owner Mike Jones and our fabulous staff to find the perfect pair of shoes tailored to your specific needs.
A Proper Fit Footwear in the Reno Town Mall, the home of happy feet, where comfort and your feet meet.
All right, crew, let's get her dug.
Honey, you want to give me a hand? I'm planting that tree, remember?
No matter how large or small your digging project may be, no matter how urban or rural, you must always call 811 before any digging project. 811 is our national one-call number, alerting your local utility companies to come out and mark any lines they have near your dig site. You must call 811 at least 2 to 3 business days before any digging project so you can avoid hitting our essential buried utilities. This includes natural gas and petroleum pipelines, electric, communication cables, and water and sewer lines. So before you do this or this, make sure you do this. For digging projects big or small, make the call to 811. Brought to you by Common Ground Alliance.
Adopt US Kids presents What to Expect When You're Expecting a Teenager. Learning the lingo.
Jelly. Jelly adjective.
Jelly is a shorter, better way to say jealous. As in, Chloe, I am like so jelly of your unicorn phone case.
You don't have to speak teen to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same. Visit adoptuskids.org, brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Adopt U.S. Kids, and the Ad Council.
This is America Matters Media on AM 1180 KCKQ, a Lotus broadcast station. The power of radio since 1967.
Are you shy and don't want to talk on the air? Text us your questions or comments to 775-237-2266. Now back to the show.
And we are back for the third segment of City Talk with About Town Deb. As I mentioned at the beginning of the show, we'd love you to join the party.
Yes.
Since I'm About Town Deb, my town, your town, any town, let's connect, travel and look at clowns. Anyway, or just text us. Whatever you want to do, we're here for you. 775-741-2596. So we have we were texting back and forth, the three of us, like, oh my gosh, we have all this stuff.
So much.
And then I don't know whether you post on your page, and I'm like, you better talk fast because
I know we have like 2
we
shows.
have enough
worth.
for 3 shows actually.
But you have a special day. What's
I
the
do have a
date
special
today?
day. So today is it's really tomorrow, but we're celebrating up the show. It's my son Joey's 30th birthday.
Yeah.
Happy
That's
birthday!
That's a big one.
It's a big one. So I went.
It's a big one.
Yeah. His older brother Josh is he stopped over to prepare dinner. So we have stuffed jalapeno poppers wrapped
What
in
time should I plan on being over at your house?
Right after the show.
Right after the show, okay.
And
Cool.
then he got filet mignons, and he's wrapping them with bacon.
So he's quite the chef.
Josh,
this isn't
Josh is
rookie
the chef.
maneuvers.
Oh no! And he has peppers and onions. He's
wow.
gonna saute and put on top.
Cow wrapped in pig. I think that sounds delightful.
That sounds
That
delightful.
3,000-pound cow would be.
Be a
we
lot
like
of
my little
meat.
cow.
So it is my cousin's birthday today, Webby, down in Las Vegas.
And how old
Shut
is
up.
your cousin?
He is
He is
11.
11. Aw.
I hope that's right.
9
Not that
to
he's
14.
listening.
Okay. So
If Webby, if you're listening,
happy
I do
birthday.
know how old you are.
And then happy birthday to Joey, and I always
your
say
fabulous
hello
dinner.
to Grandma B. So I always say
Hi,
hello.
Grandma
and
B,
Aunt
on
Glenda.
our Buzz show.
We always say hi to her.
Yeah.
Okay. So we've been talking about lots of different stuff, traveling, but let's bring it back a little bit to some of our local people. I'm going to just start with Northern Nevada Children's Cancer Foundation.
So you told us incredible news when we were in
Yes.
break.
So picture this: pandemic, golf tournament. There's been a lot of events. Thank goodness, some of the golf tournaments have been able to go out. A little bit of smoke, but it cleared out a little bit. They netted.
Yep, netted.
Netted $155,000.
Let's go. That's huge.
And,
wow.
And the best part is that it gets doubled.
Really? It gets
So
doubled?
anything from September 1st to February 19th,
It gives us time.
all proceeds will be matched by the William N. Pennington Foundation,
Wow.
up to $500,000.
That foundation is so
It's
generous.
amazing. So I decided last year I had my grape to glass fundraiser.
Yeah.
Well, I couldn't have it this year because
Right,
of all
'cause
that.
of everything.
So I decided to take a lot of little things like our Together We're One Heart bands. We're switching from September 1 until February 19th. Proceeds from this will go to Children's Cancer Foundation. And here's your surprise. Open these up. Lady J's going to get one too.
Let's go.
Open it up. Open it up.
Yes.
So I'm going to get mine out, which is in my pocket.
Just to keep us quiet?
No, where'd it go? Where did I put it? Anyway,
had
there
soundproof.
it is. So I have
Congratulations.
Oh my gosh.
So I am excited to have partnered with. Are you put them on?
I'm ready.
You can put them on. I thought I stuck mine in my pocket. Oh, I did
mine
stick it in my pocket.
around.
So I don't know whether you guys notice on here. Have you heard of Tahoe Heartbeat?
I have not, but I'm so excited.
Well, see the hat I'm wearing? It's all
Yes.
planned today. So Parker Alexander and his beautiful wife have this Tahoe Heartbeat brand. It's the heart of Tahoe, and they give back to Care Chest. They do a lot. So I said, I want to partner with you. So we decided to do the A for About Town Deb and his logo, and together we're one heart. So Courtney,
These are nice
Courtney
masks.
put that all. Courtney put that
Courtney
together.
Meredith.
Design on
With
Edge.
Design on Edge, Tucker and Chris.
They put this together.
Look at them.
So we're
These
still
are nice.
Yeah,
this
these are
just
awesome.
I just got these delivered to my car today. You're the first one
Oh,
besides
fancy,
Parker,
fancy.
and I'm going to
love
give one to Lady J as
I'm
well.
gonna put this on
First.
eBay. See how much money I can
Okay,
get for it.
so we haven't figured out. It's literally we just got it. So,
I'm so excited.
It's price point. We're going to work on that, and we're
Okay.
going to be donating most of the. Probably could be $6.99.
Oh, so you can sell anything for $5.
Well, you know why? Because we're going to be giving some to
Donations, that's
charity. It's going to go to
I'll
Children's
give you $20.
Okay, it's going to go to the Cancer
Way nicer
Foundation.
than my masks.
But they're breathable and they're great,
Yeah, they're
and I love
awesome.
them. So that's cool. And
Yeah,
then the
congrats.
other,
How many did you order?
Blue,
I ordered
too?
1,500.
Oh
So
my goodness,
If
here
you,
we go.
If
Okay.
you own a business, you can buy them for your employees. You can buy them for friends,
That
for
is
family.
a great idea.
And the proceeds get doubled.
That's awesome.
Doubled.
Yeah, that's
so
huge.
like for
So
every
cool.
$5, it's 10. So anyway, I'm excited. So that was
Well,
one of my.
here's 20.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, we've already raised $40 on today's show.
$40. Children's Cancer Foundation. Take a photo. I love you guys. I'm gonna cry. So I can't even talk right now.
I'm so excited.
That's exciting. And so to continue with that, Wild River Grill, and you're going to mention them as well.
I love me some
Frey
Wild River Grill.
Ranch and Wild River Grill partnered for the Children's Cancer Foundation with About Town Deb, and we handed out my little Kimmy candies. We had wristbands. We would have handed these if we had them then. And they provided a drink, an About Town Deb drink that we gave to the golfers.
You had
A
an
drink?
About Town Deb drink.
It was Wild Deb Raspberry Daily.
Whoa, how wild did Deb get?
You know what I kept telling the golfers? I'm like, well, you could have a Arnold Palmer, you could
Or
have
Wild Deb.
Frey Ranch Daily, or you could have Wild Deb. And they're
Wild
like,
Deb.
I'll
How
take
many
a Wild
people took a Wild Deb? A lot.
A few.
Yeah.
But the Wild Deb was fresh pureed raspberries made
Oh, wow.
from Wild River Grill.
I love that.
So-
And Rado over there.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, they're so great.
He wanted to come by, but he can't.
And Chuck.
And Chuck.
So hi, Chuck. Hi, Rado.
And they're also, Frey Ranch was so generous and gave us so much vodka we had left over. So Natalia's.
So
see
Deb
any
got
hair.
really wild later.
Yeah, I
I
do not
did.
see any hair. So
No,
I
it's
don't
not
know.
here. But we are donating the rest we're going to give it back to Chuck and
Oh,
Rado.
good. Okay.
And Natalia's night is for the Children's Cancer. Have you heard of Natalia's night? So it is this coming Wednesday, and we're going to do the show at Wild River Grill on the stage, live on
How
the stage.
cool.
And there'll be music after that as well there. So there'll be another About Town Deb drink.
So I need
for
to make reservations at Wild
you
River
do.
Grill
You do
for
need to
next
make
week.
reservations
Make
for
a note.
Wednesday
Okay.
because you need reservations because everybody
Rado,
wants to
do you
sit
hear
out there.
this? I need a reservation.
So,
please help.
So it's at it is at El Adobe
El Adobe, they're fantastic. They're
Wild
always
River
great
Grill.
about that night.
Bistro 7, Pisano's Pizza.
Pisano's, yeah, they're
Pisano's,
fabulous too.
Sozo's and Great Basin Brewery, both locations.
Oh.
So each one is doing something special.
Great Basin Brewery is
I love
one of
Great
your
Basin.
Yelp review.
I get in trouble talking about my Yelp reviews on that.
I've been, yeah. So anyway, so that.
Positive Yelp.
Yeah.
Positive Yelp.
No, they got a good Yelp review.
Yeah.
Not a bad.
So I just want to say thank you to Frey Ranch, and then you were going to be mentioning something about Wild River Grill.
So Wild River Grill is doing this fantastic stuff upcoming. I should get my notes out, but they are teaming up with the Pioneer Center. So we have seen all of this COVID craze, right? And people that are still suffering the most are our artists. So our musicians who are finally, Rue Bourbon has live music again. Tyler
Thursday.
Stafford is always at Wild River Grill Thursday. So go to Rue Bourbon, go to their Facebook,
Yeah.
their Instagram. They're so fun.
Oh,
They're
I
the
love their-
best time
Yes.
ever.
And Kat Hart is usually
and
there
Kat
a
Hart,
lot.
and she's like,
Isn't she
I think I have
amazing?
the biggest
And
girl
she's
crush on
like,
her in
I know.
the whole city. I love her
And
so
she's
much.
like a nurse.
She's a
and
renowned nurse.
Renowned nurse. Yeah.
She's a super
She's a
superstar.
superstar.
So
love
Group
listening
Urban, yeah,
to
they
her.
start music on
Yeah,
Thursday.
they just reopened back up. That was a huge thing for them, and so they're open
Yeah.
on Thursdays through Sundays.
Okay.
And they would love to see you this weekend for some live music.
Some
and
live
That
beats.
would be
music.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can get crazy and get your New Orleans beats.
And then shout out to Kay and Kevin. I know
Kay and
that Reno Ice is
Kevin.
about to be open as well, and she had a huge hand into Reno Ice's.
Oh, she did?
Yep.
Yeah, so
Yep.
that's the ice skating rink that's going to be open on
I
the
did
south
not
side of
know
town.
that she did. I
Yeah,
love
I
hearing
got
she
that.
was. It's
Beautiful
kind of
face
cool to see
today.
how far that's been able to
I
progress.
did not know that. I like
Yeah,
that.
and Joel Grace. So good,
Yeah, and
good
Joel.
job, you guys. And Cherie.
And Cherie.
The
Oh, that's
co-star.
right. That's
Yeah,
right,
They're
yes.
all little
Shout out
local
to her.
champions.
We
Yeah,
have-
shout out to
and
you
she's
guys,
a
Reno
champion
Ice.
too.
But Wild River Grill has been this
Yes.
huge champion. You know, they worked with Sierra Arts Next Door and Pioneer Center now, and then Bruca Theater. We want to be helping. So these are one of the, places that we were able to facilitate funding for the arts and musicians. And that's one of the places I didn't mention is actually on Travel Nevada is the mural tour with Geralda and Eric.
Oh
It's
my
actually
gosh.
on there.
It's beautiful.
That
That's a
is
ton of
cool.
fun too.
It's
That's
so
a great walk around
cool.
town.
I wanna
So there's
go.
lot-
So
see-
there's a lot, and they all get connected. But Wild River Grill and Chuck and Rado and that team have been really good about using
I
their
know.
delicious powers for good.
But if you think about it, like I called and said, hey, can you do that for the cancer? Oh, by the way, we have extra vodka. Now can you do this? Oh,
Yep.
could I have my show there? Oh, they're like, sure. And it's just, I
Chuck
love
probably
how,
can't say no to Wild Deb.
I don't know. It was probably, I don't know.
Nobody can say
I
no
don't
to
know.
Wild Deb.
I think there's a few people. But with all those people, I just made a list because I don't want to forget it. If you look about, so between Northern Nevada Children's Cancer Foundation, Frey Ranch, Wild River Grill, Dorinda's Chocolate, Kimmy Candy, DigiPrint, Travel Nevada, Crystal Basin, Nello, 1850, Fennelton, Sentivo, El Dorado Wine, Courtney, Lush Ink and Skin Studio, Refuge Spa, Tahoe Heartbeat, Design on Edge, all of us. Just that few right there.
Oh my God, that's a lot.
That's
a
they
power
have
team.
literally for the last month have been partnered to make a difference. And we had the chocolate and wine pairing at Dorinda's Chocolate, and we raised $500 from the wine and chocolate basket. So that's $1,000 is going to go to Children's Cancer
It's so
Foundation.
awesome. And that was in the pure, smoky, crazy day too.
Yeah. So
that's
they
good job.
literally from now until February, all their chocolate tastings, every basket that Dorinda and I do together, 100% is going to go to.
See, and Dorinda, that's when everybody can mark their calendars for good Valentine's Day stuff.
Yeah.
So no forgetting.
Totally. So we
And
want
you
to
get
thank
2 in
them.
1.
And the wine walk, I donated $1 per basket.
right.
How did that
It was
go?
good. It was so much fun. So anyway, so there's lots going on. We come back. I'm going to ask a top secret question to Brian when we come back. So we don't want you to go away because it's kind of a, I don't usually do controversy. I don't usually ask.
no.
What's controversial?
Oh, no.
Every time you're on the show, you do this to Debbie.
No, I don't know.
Controversy.
No, I don't usually ask questions that could be like,
Oh.
So stay tuned. We'll be right back for is it our final segment?
It's our final segment.
We'll be right back. About Town Deb City Talk.
Ready for a live game of Clue? For nearly 30 years, Funtime Theaters held private and monthly dinner murder mysteries. Each night is different, and each event includes dinner and a show. You're the detective, and your job is to figure out who did what to who and why. At the end of the night, a super sleuth and not so super sleuth are awarded prizes. This is a great event for a birthday or holiday party and team building events for your office. Visit funtimetheater.com to make your reservations and use promo code RADIO for $5 off each admission.
I'm Andrew Saul, Commissioner of Social Security. I'm here to warn you about telephone scammers pretending to be government employees. Some of these scammers may say threatening things like you will be arrested if you don't make payments or provide personal information. Do not fall for these tricks. These calls are not from us. Real Social Security employees will never threaten you for information or money. If you receive a call like this, hang up. Never give the caller your personal information, like your Social Security number or bank account, or send money in any form, cash, gift cards, wire transfers, or prepaid debit cards. Report the call to our law enforcement arm, the Office of the Inspector General at oig.ssa.gov. Share this information with your friends and family.
Matthew.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. I just need you to listen to me.
I know that a lot of times, Mom, it might not seem like I'm listening to you, but I am. I hear you. And what you say really does matter to me.
I mean, let's be honest, no kid likes rules, but I get why we have them. I hear you, and I know it's because you care.
All the talks we've had over the years, including what you've told me about not using alcohol and other drugs, they stick with me. And believe it or not, they really do make a difference, especially at times that matter most.
Hey, want a drink?
No thanks, I'm good. So thank you, Dad, for talking and preparing me for what's ahead.
Thanks, Mom, for never giving up and always being my biggest fan.
Thank you for letting me know what you expect, so I can try to meet your expectations.
Thank you for talking.
For more information about talking with your kids about underage use of alcohol and other drugs, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
Hi, we're the Goo Goo Dolls. We're fortunate that our daughters have what they need to grow and learn. But that isn't the case for nearly 13 million kids in the U.S. that struggle with hunger.
Childhood hunger is a heartbreaking reality that Feeding America is working to change. Each year, the Feeding America network of food banks rescues billions of pounds of good food that would have gone to waste and provides it to families and children in need.
You can help kids in need in your community by visiting feedingamerica.org.
Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
This is America Matters Media on AM 1180 KCKQ, a Lotus broadcast station. The power of radio since 1967.
To join the conversation, call 844-790-TALK. That's 844-790-8255. Now back to the show.
And welcome back. We're the fourth and final segment of this week's City Talk. I'm About Town Deb. With Britt and Brian.
This went so fast.
That kind of sounds cute together. I don't know. I don't know where that came from.
Together.
I'm putting some bees together. We're buzzing this town.
You're the only honey for me, Deb.
Wild Deb.
Wild Deb.
Wild
Wild Deb honey.
Oh,
yeah, because we did
that would
have
be a
an
great
idea.
drink, too. Some honey and bourbon.
Ooh.
That Frey Ranch.
Frey Ranch.
Yeah.
Well, maybe they'll have to donate
Maybe
some of
they
that
have to do
too.
some
I'll
of
have
that.
to ask them for that.
Because it's like hot toddy season now.
It's hot toddy season. But hot topics,
Yeah.
kind of hot toddy. That may be a good
that's
thing.
a good one.
I've been hearing a lot of buzz around town.
You had a bee in your ear?
I had a little bee in my ear. But there's lots of stuff out there on social media. A lot of people are chatting about different things and who's doing what and who's running for what. And since you do hang out with Joey Gilbert, I heard a rumor has it.
They've seen you on page 6 together.
We've seen you on what's on page 6? I don't know. Anyway, but I heard that. Is he considering maybe running for mayor? I know he's governor. Sorry. He's so active.
I get that question a lot, and it's awesome. I mean, I don't know if a lot of people know. Like Joey's filed 5 federal lawsuits to open Nevada back up during the pandemic. His Facebook lives have got anywhere from 12 to 50,000 views on it.
50,000?
Yes,
I think I saw that.
Yeah, that one had over 1,000 shares, and so littered throughout the comments is Joey Gilbert for governor. So. I wish. I know he's seriously contemplating that idea, and I would love for him to do it. I know that he's a huge fighter for Nevada. He's not about being a Republican or being a Democrat. He's about what's right for Nevada. So I think that he'd be in good taste for the state, and I really hope that he considers doing it.
That's your buzz.
That's your
buzz.
Buzz is positive.
I kind of like the idea that when you said it's for Nevada, it's not for any certain side, and I've watched some of his videos.
Yeah.
And he's so passionate. I mean,
he is very passionate.
That's a good term for it.
He is
passionate.
I'm Switzerland, so I'm going to say he's passionate. But no, he embraces what needs to happen, and he seems like he just tells it like it is, and it's how his heart feels, and he wants to make a difference. And I know I've heard him tell people, if you need me, I'm here. Like he shows up.
He's the hardest working individual I've ever been with in my entire life.
I don't think he sleeps.
No, he doesn't sleep.
He's like 24/7.
If he sleeps more than 3 hours, it's too much sleep. So he's
wow.
No, he's
I
a
think
beast.
if I don't get
and
30 hours.
He's a real champion for Nevada, and I'm excited for all the great things he's doing, and hopefully he makes that move, because I would love to be a part of that campaign.
We hope he does.
Yes.
That would be amazing. That would be cool. So that's a little bit of buzz you got.
That's a little bit of
buzz.
I
And
might
your
get
other
some heat for talking about that. I don't know.
I don't know. Well, I won't tell anybody.
Okay.
It's a secret. We won't tell about that. But we had a lot to cover, and I want to make sure, did we cover are you, I mean, everything you covered is about what everybody else has done and the good things. Is there something that's special with you right now that you want to share that you're involved with?
I think the biggest
Volunteers
thing right
of America.
now, Volunteers of America. If you
tell me about
haven't
that.
got an email from me yet, you will, or Debbie.
Yeah.
But Debbie and I met through being Volunteers of America volunteers, and so it makes Debbie get very emotional, and it makes me get very emotional. So you'll see us. We have to do our shelter from the storm breakfast this year virtually. So but the good news is about going virtual is it's really easy. So if you don't respond to my email and you don't RSVP, there's really no excuse. Like you can be in bed, you can be half asleep and turn on your virtual. I don't care.
I
But
agree.
You can join.
You can have
this.
coffee in bed.
You can have coffee in bed.
Nobody even needs to see you.
You don't have to zoom in. You don't have to talk. You don't have to do anything. You can keep your PJs on, snuggle with your dogs. Like we talked about my Great Dane almost strangling me to death this morning. You can snuggle with your Great Dane and chime in. But Volunteers of America, and then we're also going to be raising money throughout this year into the next for Nevada Youth Empowerment Projects because we've got those girls, and Monica's so amazing, and Marilyn York is so amazing, and Emily Reed. So all those people that are on our board will be championing money for those girls because in COVID, COVID doesn't stop people from needing homes and needing safe places to grow and to evolve and stay off the streets. So that's the mission it's always been, and those girls aren't doing anything but working their tails off every day to be better versions of themselves.
Well, and we need to help that.
Yeah. We have to help them.
whatever we could do.
Yep.
So, but thank you for all you do.
Yeah.
That's just one of the many organizations she's involved with.
Today. And
Yes, and So, Brian, what about you?
Yeah, one of the cool things, so unfortunately Moms on the Run had to be canceled, the actual physical run, but October is going to be like a virtual Moms on the Run event. So if you go to momsontherun.info, you can find out more information about that. But we still want to, that's a great cause to support and stuff. So I'm excited to be a part of that and trying to get the word out regarding that. So if anyone out there kind of want to join the virtual aspect of Moms on the Run, we would love
So
your
how is that
participation.
going to be with the Moms on the Run? Is it
They're still trying to
virtually?
figure out, so it's just going to be logging a certain amount of hours, like raising money per mileage and stuff.
Oh, so you can go walk or run.
Yes,
Yeah,
and
so
you can be a
do
part of it and log your
family-friendly
time.
then, right?
And still get like
Doggy-friendly.
and still be able to get participation through mileage and stuff to be able for
That's-
like the mileage to be.
That's good for me because I can't run unless someone's chasing me.
Well, we don't want to be chased. Well,
So
maybe
go
somebody
slow.
can chase you around here. I don't know.
I'll be a slower runner.
No, but you can walk.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, I'm just saying that I've been walking a lot lately.
Yeah.
So I can like raise a goal. It's, hey guys, I'm going to walk 5 miles a day or 3
Absolutely,
miles a
and see
day.
how much money you can raise
and
for
hit
that.
a goal. So that makes sense.
And it's COVID's been, COVID's a little rough, so we get people out there in the fresh air and stuff, but separately and stuff. So it's going to be a great cause, and I'm excited to be a part of it.
Okay.
Yay.
Well, we also are trying to like shake things up around here a little bit, and our texts were going back and forth.
We had a
and I don't even know if I really even want to let Brian
pitch
say
this
when
idea.
he pitched. He has an idea. He pitched to
It's
both
a
of
great
us.
idea.
And
I think we had a Courtney Meredith
Oh
side
my
too.
goodness, we're talking about the Debbie Dare, the Double Dare,
The double Debbie Dare.
okay,
The,
guys,
The dating
this was
Debbie
not
double
my
dare.
this wasn't my idea.
But it's
so
a great
go,
idea.
Go ahead and share
So
it.
I think the great idea for some great content is we have some great single men in the area. Put in a little resume. if
And
they'd
Tahoe
like,
and the winery
of course,
area.
Yeah,
and would like
it has to be El Dorado.
we
and
all got a
Tahoe.
little crush on Deb and stuff. So we want your suggestions and stuff. We want to get some like live on air pitches. Yeah,
Oh, you
some
mean
live
like-
on air like Debbie
COVID
dating.
virtual dating.
Yeah, you
And
can just
then-
awkwardly ask people on air.
And then they'll come on. We'll pick. They'll have to submit.
I don't-
Full,
so I don't
No,
pick.
you're not allowed to pick. No,
I don't.
No, you
pick.
don't get to
So
pick until the end.
You guys pick.
Yeah, we're
Absolutely.
gonna
pick
pick
top
We're gonna
three.
narrow top three.
And am I
then they'll come on.
blindfolded?
Debbie's
No, you
I don't
gotta.
wanna be
Wild Deb
blindfolded.
doesn't want to be blindfolded.
I don't
You
wanna
get-
be
You get to check
blindfolded.
out the material.
But I think that'd be a ton of fun, and then we can start this whole like Debbie Dare segment where you can like Debbie Dare people to go to Travel Nevada's website or something and kind of
That's
post
where
their
you could
cool,
go on your dates.
Their cool dares.
You could go on, and people could dare you.
I
and
double
then you'd
dare you to
go to
have
the
my
Clown
sweet
Motel.
honey fray drink, and they'll be good to go.
And then your date would be like,
No,
people
I mean,
could pitch in.
So my date would be.
You have to meet them first face to face and see
You
if
have
you
to
got
pick.
vibe, and then you guys go on some extravagant Tonopah getaway.
Ooh.
And then people could say like, you have to go to the Clown Motel.
Well, you can't go to a motel your first date.
Well, you
silly.
wouldn't stay there. You would
mean,
just
Take
walk
a
around.
tour.
Yeah,
Take a
take
tour
a
of the
tour.
clowns.
And then you would get the
Yep.
Wild Deb drink
Yeah.
or the wild honey.
And we'll follow you with cameras the entire time.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
We're going to have to talk about this.
I think we can get the logistics out of the way. I think we can figure this
I
out.
think it's worth delving into. You can
get. Can we do it for charity though?
Of course.
Yes.
Well, it has to be for charity. We both.
To be for charity.
It has to be. If I'm gonna be double daring, I need to have charity involved.
Each double dare is like worth. You can buy so many points.
No, what's that old dating show where they would go and to like different places. You can go to Refuge Spa, and then you go over to Kimmy Candy, and then you go to
Dorinda's.
Then you go to the Wild River Grill, and it could be like you know. And then we can just
Chewy's.
And then the next segment we just roast how terrible that person is, and then you can talk about how terrible this person, how awkward it was. I think it'd be great.
So you would be someone would film them going, and then we would offline have
we would
have conversations while they're out and about.
Absolutely.
So
You
About
guys
Town
are
Deb
great.
has an offline. I think people would tune in.
I think we do this.
You think we'll think about it?
I don't think you're busy enough.
I don't know. So
Somebody needs to be about town with you.
Okay, I do. No, every now and then I think it would be kind of fun to have a little date every now and then.
The Debbie dates.
Debbie date.
Debbie double dare dates.
Well,
That's
speaking of dating, October 15th is the next Wine and Chocolate. I just didn't want to forget that.
What time is that at?
It's 5 o'clock. It's usually 5 p.m.
And that's at Dorinda's, right?
It's at Dorinda's, and I think this one is going to be on the Riverside. Yes, it'll be at Riverside if the weather's good.
Okay, that one's so pretty.
It's so nice. It's perfect. So
great.
We'll have another huge chocolate and wine basket, and we're selling extra raffle tickets for $5 a piece or 20.
And you'll have your mask by then.
Oh,
yes. There.
I will probably have my mask at Wild River Grill on Wednesday.
Okay. I have such a busy calendar all of a sudden.
I do too. What the heck? But it's all social distancing. So you make reservations, you know, you have your table. Everything that we're doing as we're promoting, same with Dorinda's. It's you make your reservation. There's
and
no
we've
more
done it before. They're so good about it. They're super safe.
Really good about
it.
it.
Girl's great about it.
So yes.
Andrew Berman.
They're all good.
And
Chewy's, everybody. There's like so many people. We just love our whole town. If we forgot you, just go on to Reno.com or something. Look up every business. The Chamber. Go to the Chamber.
Yeah,
we love them all.
Businesses or eat on.
Yeah. So, gosh, it's gonna be that time already again.
I know.
So how do we get in touch with you? Brian. First, Brian,
you go.
Because he's, because we're like two of us. He gets to go first.
I mean, get a hold of me. I don't even know.
Was it on that G thing?
Yeah, no, shoot me a text, 775-813-3766.
Oh.
Love to hear from you, you know?
Okay, and what we want how to get a hold of you, and then I have one more thing to say.
Get a hold of me on Instagram and Facebook, Britton Griffith, Griffith, and I'm just my name on Instagram and Facebook. But go on Instagram because I don't go on Facebook because people are kind of crazy.
Or you can go to About Town Deb and you can find all of us. So speaking of dating, I'm just gonna I think they're called a mic drop. I think that you two look like you're so color coordinated. I think you should take her out on a date tonight.
Oh, really?
Because you look at your
Deb,
fancy.
I feel so bad doing this in front of you, though.
It's
you know?
okay.
You're the only girl for me, Deb.
But
I've told you this so many times.
I love her, so I will share.
Okay.
So it's About Town Deb with City Talk. We will see you next week. We will be live at Wild River Grill.
Social Security is with you through life's journey from birth to retirement. As your life changes year to year, so do your needs. For over 80 years, Social Security has helped to meet your needs and is committed to improving access to the services that make a difference in your life. Today, you can verify your earnings, estimate your future benefits, apply for retirement, manage your benefits,